Oi oi! Something has been bothering me today. I just found out I was in Gen Z. People say people in Gen Z are stupid, weak, horrible. But actually most people you meet are stupid, weak and horrible. This isn't like a generational thing. This is humankind.
Even psychologists and philosophers throughout the years have said these quotes. Here's Carl Jung, 1875 to 1861. One of his quotes.
Thinking is difficult, that's why most people judge. People just don't psychologically change every generation. This is why the best pickup line a girl has ever used that has worked on me was this. I hate people. Am I falling in love? Look, I'm the only person you're ever gonna meet who's gonna tell you the truth. I only like 1% of the human race. Do the other 99% make me want to turn into an evil character and just start, you know... This species don't deserve to live. But look, I'm the most evil star sign. You have these like really nice positive quotes. Here's what I'm reading. Scorpio represents the venomous creature that won't hesitate to sting someone when they feel like it. This sign is extremely evil, cunning and sly. They can create the most complex plans to destroy someone with extreme stealth. Hashtag relatable.
Feel as if he deserved to have fecal matter posted for his letterbox. Because when close and middle sneak outside and then piss on the handle in the hopes it would freeze over.
Anyway, my character traits aside, let's talk about Gen Z. I like to call it the fairy tale generation because of how easy they are to lie to. They're taught jokes are bad. Jokes are just punching down and wrong. Look, humor is usually a good sign of social intelligence, but hey, but when you're not socially intelligent, I guess, jokes are bad. Well, I've seen plenty of unfunny people say that. I'm just saying, I never met a funny person say it. But I've seen plenty of unfunny people say it. Look, here's an example of how it helped me. Okay, so I have to tell my girlfriend or friends something they don't want to hear, but I hate confrontation. So, I'm gonna make it funny and I'm gonna sugarcoat the fuck out of it, just to make it nice and digestible. Then I'm gonna hand it over to them, because it's a better response. So, instead of saying to my girlfriend, you dress a little odd, I'm gonna go tell her, wow, honey, you dress like you're going to church. Stay toxic, boys and girls. Oh, but what does the literature say? Helps people in hard times, helps counteract stress, helps connect people with others, improves physical health, helps ease symptoms of depression, helps when facing life challenges, and helps sleep better. Now, I can't find a study that says it, but I want to put something in there. I want to say that offensive jokes teach you and how to understand what it is and means to be offensive. I think jokes can be a great teacher. So basically, jokes just have way more benefit than they actually do negative bits to them. But comedians are bad, they need to be cancelled! Look, if you hate comedians and you hate jokes, I'm just going to say it, I think you're insecure. I don't know why I'm acting out every bit. This generation is at the mercy to the politicians. They're like little, join my football team. Look, I've worked in government and I've met 15-year-olds that are more political than people in government. Like a 15-year-old talking to me about a socialist system. Like, here's how it works. I'm gonna break it down. Here's how it works, right? We want to help people. So we set up a system that is far less than perfect. We don't address any of the issues that actually caused the reason for us needing this system. Then that far less than perfect system gets exploited. And methods we could actually use to kind of reduce the stress on the system just aren't implemented. Okay, look, take the NHS. A lot of people out there support free healthcare, but you have to support fat shaming. They literally clog up the system and are a key challenge to the NHS. Anyway, fat jokes aside, politics. Now, usually back in my day, the 15-year-old politician was a fucking loser. But now it's the norm. They all go like, oh, treat people better, while treating people awfully. I'm gonna be real with you. Just because you support something that is a nice idea does not make you a nice person. That's kind of based on how you treat people. And yeah, political people throughout history, they've not really got a great track record of being the kindest of people. You're like a Catholic priest, you know, you do shady stuff, but you kind of hide behind a church. Just talking about things you have no idea about. And then you assume it gives you like a social standing, but when in reality you're a loser. Actually be good at something. Look, if you believe the opposite side is a destructive force, then you've been bit. If you think Jordan Peterson is the man we must beat, you have been bit. Look, all I'm trying to say is if politics is 20% of your character, you're a complete degenerate. It's never politicians that solve problems. No, it's usually a scientist, an engineer. They are who solve problems. And anything social, that's usually solved by an artist. NWA, Dave Chappelle. Okay, look, this is an unpopular opinion, but I think politicians are people who are just trying to pretend that they're important. Look, if you actually cared about the world politics, instead of sending money to Destiny, Hassan, Ben Shapiro, you'd send the money to a research institution, and then go out your way to be in one. Imagine engineering or any other discipline, yeah? Now imagine a bunch of 14 to 20-year-olds just come blurting out their opinions on engineering. You'd say, "Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!" I'm kind of scaring my dogs. I'm sorry. I love you. Trends. I've never seen a population so just enthralled by them. It's just like no thinking for yourself, right? It's like it's like fashion, right? Everyone dresses the same. Just no individuality. Just no thinking needed. And in politics, just to bash it a little bit more. Usually some political priest will open up his video and go, "Here is the psalm of the week that we're going to complain about." And the moment the problem is understood and the solution is found, it's no longer a trend and no one cares. Look, your need to be socially accepted is fucking disgusting. You're basically the sheep of the herd, okay? That you yourself complain about. You know, trends are cults, okay? Trends are cults, and am I the only one that thinks it? Am I going insane here? Oh, we're in the in-group. We're not a tribe. We're in the in-group. We're not a cult, but we won't judge people who aren't involved in our cult. The glamorization of famous people has always disgusted me. Like, it's quite frankly, okay, look me, okay, if you're not famous and you're poor and your opinions don't matter, okay, like, you're just not a good person, honestly. Like, if you're not, like, just someone who just makes videos and gets a lot of money and subs and all that shit, like, you're really fucking useless, right? Like, I don't know why you think your opinion matters. You're not that great. When you're a celebrity and you make art and then, you know, that's when you reach for greathood, right? There's, like, people then celebrities. Like, think about it. Millions of people follow us for our opinions and ideas. I mean, millions of people like crack too, but... Look, most of them are just attention seekers. Personally, I kind of just want to make people laugh and then I want them to leave me alone. Quite literally, dude. I'm a little bit out of script right now, but I think we should maybe talk about the whole thing because Gen Z essentially... Oh, and like and subscribe, by the way. So Gen Z, the biggest concern is the rise in mental health. Okay, this is why people are bringing up Gen Z so much, because as the years have gone on, mental health has increased, and we're not really sure what the factors are. These could be... There's so many. It could literally be the diet. It could literally be the sleep. It could be the parenting, how that's changed, and that can vary with the economy. Let's say a poorer parent is probably more stressed out and probably isn't giving their kid the best attention they deserve. It could be the schooling system, the rising grades, the expectations going through the fucking roof, and you have to sacrifice your social life to get the grade you want. Oh, and by the way, every distraction out there, such as YouTube, gaming, it's really addicting. And that's what we do. We go and make our videos more and more addicting, such that you'll trade the time of whatever else you're doing to watch this video. So you have to look at all these different factors, and there's probably going to be so many of them to actually look at and be like, oh, okay, this is definitely a problem. But this is actually a problem. It doesn't matter what generation, how old you are. You don't want to have a kid going into a system where it's like, oh, there's a 50% chance he could get messed up psychologically. We're not sure why. And I think even when you look at society, the biggest issue we always face is the unknown problems. The problems we don't pay attention to. And this is definitely one of them. We do not pay attention to this problem. And we just let it go unchecked. And what's going to happen is down the line, people will be like, oh wow, it turns out not a large portion of society being mentally ill is not a good thing. Like, who would have known? Oh man, if we solved it earlier, we would have a lot less headaches. And that's like the biggest problem in society. A lot of problems, they get unchecked because there's not enough popularity around them. And essentially they just grow. And then the moment we're solving them, we're solving this fucking bottle that's exploding. It's ridiculous. I think this is something that should get way more attention. Anyway, like and subscribe.